Hey everyone, what's up? I wanted to make a video today because I was watching a YouTuber called Jenna Marbles. I'm going to put her link in the description because she's really fucking hilarious. But I was watching one of her videos where she basically talks about like double standards and girls that piss her off. And that kind of brought me to wanting to make a video about like guys who piss me off and then people who gossip. My thing is, have you ever noticed that and I'm not saying this for all guys, so if you're a guy, don't take this personally. I don't think that I'm pointing and singling you out, but I have noticed that there are a lot of guys out there who are completely shallow. And I want to know, why are guys so shallow? Like, there's those guys, the big, muscular, bulky, muscle man guys who are like, oh, I'm only gonna date a Barbie girl, and if I have sex with her, I'm probably gonna snap her right in half like a fucking twig. Oh, but that's okay, because I bet the sex will be good. And I've never had sex with a dead body, so I guess we could try that out too. But then there are the guys out there, like, I guess you could say, like, my fiance, for instance, who, because I know I'm not Jessica Alba or anything like that, but, like, he loves me for me. He loves me for my personality. We get along really well. And the funny thing is, we're kind of like the opposite a little bit. Like, I'm like a really crazy, bubbly person, and he's more of a quiet guy, but we get along really well. And I really love him. And I don't understand why all guys can't be like that. Like, what makes people the way they are? Like, I mean, I know it has to do with, like, the way you were raised as well. But why are there, like, so many guys out there? And especially, like, when you're in school, there's those guys who look at you and they're just like, oh, God, she's so fucking ugly, fat ass, blah, blah, blah. Why can't you just keep your comments to yourself, for one? Two, why do guys have to be so shallow? I mean, why is it that, like, these days, media and everything you see in the movies, and, you see models and everything, and then all of a sudden everybody feels like, the only people that they can be with are ones who are, like, supermodels or, like, super skinny who probably, are anorexic and have some kind of eating disorder. And I don't find that attractive personally. I mean, I'm not a guy, but I can still judge other girls. Which brings me to the question of the day. What are your thoughts about not just necessarily guys, but also girls who are extremely shallow towards guys or guys who are extremely shallow towards girls? A guy who's like, oh, I'll only date a girl got a hot body and a nice ass and who's a good fucking bed and all this shit. Or girls who are like, I'm only gonna date a guy who's got a big cock and who could rock my world and he has to have the face of Brad Pitt. I'm the type of girl that personally, I honestly don't care how you look. I'm all about personality. And I know a lot of people say that, and then they see a guy and they're just like, oh God, I would never date him. But honestly, believe me or not, I am not like that at all. When I talk to people or if I'm having a conversation with somebody, I honestly don't really care about what they look like. I really don't care what you look like. I mean, if you come up to me and you're just like, do you think I'm pretty? Or do you think I'm attractive? I'm going to be honest. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, you're fucking ugly as shit. Or, I compliment people when, compliments are due. But I'm just not a judgmental person. Anyways, guys, so just let me know. What are your thoughts about that? Girls who are shallow towards guys and guys that are shallow towards girls. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.